All right, what's going on my new, current, and future rideshare drivers and passengers out there? Welcome back to the channel. It's Friday. Hope everyone's doing great. I know I'm a little late on this, but Uber got caught up stealing from passengers. I mean, more than the normal. No, instead, I guess the Uber systems messed up, and instead of, overcharging them 100 different times, they just went ahead and charged them 100 times more than they were supposed to. Now, of course, surprisingly, or not surprisingly, riders actually noticed this, okay? Now, I couldn't believe this when I actually read it. What's going on, everybody? But, yeah, Uber systems definitely screwed up, and it happened to be the same day I made the live video about Uber support and how much they sucked. Remember when they sent me a random message, guys, asking me what my issue was? Well, I guess maybe they were so backed up with the rider issues out there that they just started messaging everybody. And I put the article in the link below, in the description below, guys, so you guys can read it for yourselves. But we'll go ahead and read it. It said, Uber overcharged riders 100 times yesterday. When you expect to pay $20.53 for a ride, but Uber sends you a bill for $2,053. Something has gone horribly wrong and customers are upset. They're only upset when they realize they're getting screwed that much over. It says, if you're a regular user of Uber, be warned. There's a bug in the system and it could end up costing you thousands of dollars. Yesterday, Wednesday, Uber riders in Washington, D.C. and San Diego were alarmed to discover they had Uber charges pending for upwards of $1,400. Could you imagine waking up, checking your account, and it's saying $1,400 pending for a 20-minute ride? That would blow my mind. I'd be pissed. It seems Uber's system had decided to start moving the decimal point when requesting payment for a ride. So a journey that should have cost $20.53 ended up demanding $2,053, guys, from the rider. I want to know, as if when this glitch was going on, were drivers getting paid more? You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden you did a 20 or base fare and you made like $500 instead of $5. That's what I'd like to know. And of course, it ain't gonna show it on this. No, nah. But the thumbnail shows what I'm talking about right here. People were tweeting Uber support, trying to contact Uber support, and this is what they even said. They said, WTF at Uber support, a $17.91 pending charge? How can a company this big not have an actual help desk number to call someone? Now riders know how it feels when drivers try to get in contact with Uber support when we have an issue. But that's not a big deal until the riders are trying to get a hold of them because, oh my God, I have $1,791 pending transaction. Oh man. As you expected, this caused a lot of alerts being sent by banks and some credit cards being put on hold due to the surprise spend on Uber. And then, of course, Uber always sends their mock-up crap. Apparently, the same error occurred for Uber Eats as well, meaning some people ate some extremely expensive food yesterday. Man, that's a $500 steak from Outback, right? It doesn't seem to matter where you reside. The massive overcharging occurred, with Uber riders in Paris also reporting the error. So I guess this was a global thing, guys. That's what's really crazy. Uber admitted it was a bug in the system, explaining, we understand this has been frustrating. They always say that. They don't understand. There was a known issue that caused your authorization hold to be very high. Our team has already fixed the issue. Thank you so much for your patience. But they ain't fixed the issue if it's still pending from your account, right? It says, for a company that's been operating for a decade and reliant on payments through its app, something must have gone terribly wrong for this to happen. And if it happened once, who's to say it won't happen again? So if you do use Uber, keep a very close eye on the ride total being requested. Although if you're expecting a $14 charge and $1,400 is taken from your bank account, it's going to be hard to miss. Now, what they don't say, guys, is they're telling riders to watch out, but you best damn well believe, guys, always check your trips afterwards. Make sure you are getting paid correctly. Because if you're not getting paid correctly, then that's the real issue, guys. Because as you can see, Uber's going to get its money no matter what. They don't care what they charge the riders. And that just goes to show you, they could raise the rates on riders, and riders will still take those trips, even if it costs them $1,400. Now that's just hilarious, guys. Pending since Wednesday, $3,472. Damn, Tony. Damn. Oh, man. Come on, phone. Try and get up into the chat here now. Say what's up to everybody. Let's get some thumbs up in here, guys. I got 84 watching, 12 up. Come on now. Aren't you entertained? Are you not entertained? Riders got screwed over and finally realized it. What's going on, Jim, Retro, Lake County Uber, Journey with Jordan, Alex, John, Chris, David, Tony, Rick Reviews, Jennifer, Russell, James. What's going on, guys? Kenneth Christ, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for that $2 super chat. At least I won't overcharge you. And you are now part of the Ghost Riders, bro. I appreciate it. But yeah, this is crazy, guys. And we know Uber systems glitch all the time. But as much as riders supposedly now need to watch out for it, I mean, of course it'll happen again. They get overcharged all the time and they don't ever pay attention. But drivers, please, always check your fares, especially if you get a surge. Make sure that surge has been added, guys. $2,000 super chat. Uh-oh. The YouTube system's glitched. It's going to bill Kenneth $200. Yeah, so something went down with Uber systems. They were like, how can we get some more quick money out of riders? Oh, here we know. Let's just move the decimal point. They probably meant to move it over once, and it screwed up and did it twice. But I don't know. To me, I think it's pretty funny. That goes to show you, though, technology sucks, and you always have to watch out. So if you think there's any issues or disputes with your fares, please make sure you contact them. So you'll be like, no, this doesn't add up. You guys can do simple math, okay? And after the trip, it's supposed to show you your breakdown of what you did and what you made. So please check it, especially if you're getting surge. If you're in a surge zone and the trip pops up and no surge, do not take it, okay? Because you cannot fight the fact that it was a surge ride if it's not showing up in the beginning when you want to try to screenshot. So remember that. And sometimes you'll be in the surge zone and you'll get requests for out of the surge zone because it's, you know, what we call a fake surge. But you guys have to remember, it's about time you made me a Ghost Rider. Have to exit live. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, well, damn. I got 3 thumbs down. I would have thought even the haters out there would laugh at the fact that riders were getting charged 100 times their fares. But I guess not, and it's Friday. But I still love you, haters. Don't worry. I still appreciate you helping me get paid. So thank you. Uber is charging riders the multiplier and just giving us a dollar amount. A rider told me he's paying $52, 2x surge, and I got $7 of that. Yeah, sadly, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. None of it surprises me anymore. And that's why I tell everybody, please screenshot everything possible just to guarantee you're going to get what you're supposed to get. And as people know, when a lot of people keep always saying Uber's taking 50%, you know, taking 60%. They are, but at the same time, we agreed to that on the last time we had to sign because you had no choice. You either agreed to it or you could no longer drive. So we do not get the 80-20 split. And that's why a lot of people always get mad thinking they're doing something they're not supposed to, but technically they're doing what we agreed to them to do. Is it fair? Is it right? Hell no. That's a negative Ghost Rider. But it is what it is. We agreed to drive for miles and time. That's just what it is now. Eventually, though, whatever goes down in California, that might change all of that. So we'll just have to wait and see. And now they have proven fact in New York City. In New York City, they have to pay their drivers like a minimum wage. So they have increased the rates on riders. And guess what? Riders are still taking trips. And then they're paying the drivers more. So that just goes to show you they can actually pay us more. They're just not wanting to right now because they're not forced to. What's going on, Bam Bam? What's up, players? What's going on, Manny? Oh, I was confused why they were taking so much again, but we are giving to them. Yeah, we agreed. I hate to say it. A lot of people always get mad when they see it. I get mad too, but you agreed to it. So you can only get so mad because you agreed to it, okay? And like I said, it's not right, but it is what it is, and you can either drive or not. You know, like all the haters are gonna say, nobody forces us to go out there and drive. We choose to, and it sucks. You know what I'm saying? Of course, when I started, like, all the new people popping up and the ones that are getting upset complaining, they have no clue how good it used to be when we were getting like $2.25, $2.35 a mile. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, now what we're driving for is pennies on the dollar compared to what it used to be. What do you mean not fully true, Dustin? What's up, John? What's not fully true? $58 for us, $100 for them for 10 miles. I mean, yeah, that's what it is. I hate to say it. I'm not saying I like it and I agree with it, guys. Don't get it twisted. I want a freaking pay increase. That's all I want. Uber states drivers will always be paid a significant portion of the surge price. But that's why they switched it. That's when it was on the multiplier. They've changed it all up when you went to flat rate. Now you get a significant port of whatever that damn flat rate says. If it says you're getting $5 extra, you're only getting $5 extra. Doesn't matter if they're charging them $30 extra. That's just what it is. That's the flat rate policy? Well, maybe their wording really sucks because we all know that that's not what it is. What's going on, Carlos? Riders found out they were getting overcharged, man. I guess on Wednesday, a glitch in the system was charging people. It was moving the decimal point over too. So if they spent $20.55 for a ride, they got charged $2,055, and it was all pending. But yeah, guys, I mean, it's all crap. It does piss a lot of people off. I'll send it to you. $8 went to $38 with that ride. I'm not doubting you, John. I definitely don't doubt it at all. I'm telling you, I believe you, okay? Trust me, I do believe you. I've seen it happen. I remember when that first thing came out, when the ride was $200 and the driver only made like $40. I've seen it all out there. I know, right? Why can't the glitch screw up and pay us more? That would be awesome. All of a sudden, all the drivers were getting $5 a mile. That would be epic. I wonder if you cash out, do you have to give it back? I'm curious of that too, MP, but I don't know if it crossed over. I think it just charged the riders and they weren't giving us the normal fee. So it's like the glitch worked in their favor, not ours. You know how they always do. But like I was saying earlier, guys, New York City with the with minimum wage finally in place, and they had to increase the riders' fares. But it goes to show that riders are still taking trips. I think they lost like 4% or something of riders. But it's like, yeah, whatever. It's summertime too. There's so many different factors to that. But either way, they showed that they could raise the rates on riders like they used to, and riders will still take trips, and they can pay their drivers better. So New York City has shown us that, and I like that. I mean, I don't like just getting minimum wage because, like, we all know sometimes you can make $20, $30, $40 an hour just depending on if you get lucky. I mean, yeah, knowing your market and everything else is great and everything, but a lot of it also has to do with luck. We can all admit that. Long fares go into review, can't cash out immediately on Lyft. I'm pretty sure that's the same way on Uber too, Bam Bam. How much is the wage rate for the drivers in New York City? I can't remember what they actually agreed on. I thought it was like 17, but I can't remember. Any New York City people in here? I know we got 108 drivers or people watching. Any drivers from New York City? Make sure to tell the rider when this happens. Most don't realize that we are not getting most of the surge rate. Oh yeah, that's where it got conversating. $17.22 is what the minimum wage is in the New York, or someone says 16. I'm in Sneed's Ferry, New York City. That's what's up. Trying to send you a couple dollars, but not working. I also have the PayPal in the description if for some reason Super Chat's being a douche, because it does that to me sometimes when I'm trying to Super Chat other people. Screenshots in your email to show how they will increase the surge when rider pays large amount. The issue is that they don't pay us fair amount most of the time. Oh, I agree with you, John, and I'll check that out when I get a chance to. But I do agree with you. Like I said, I wasn't doubting you. I definitely wholeheartedly believe you because it happens every day, everywhere. The pay is getting so bad, long rides aren't even worth it. Yeah, I agree. A lot of people say now all the short rides even pay better because you just go quicker and quicker and quicker. And depending on how short it is, you might actually get more of a tip because some people actually feel bad. $222 for your efforts, sir. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. Now you're going to get charged $222. New York City rent is $2K to $3K a month. Tolls are $15. Gas is $3 something a gallon. That's why they pay more. Well, no, they already paid what they were paying, Michael. But now, since Uber implemented the actual minimum wage, they had to increase the riders' rates to compensate for paying the drivers more. But it goes to show you it was working. Okay, riders are still taking rides because Uber and Lyft are now embedded in everybody's daily life. You can't just rip that out. You know what I'm saying? And people are going to notice. So they don't care. People will pay for convenience. We all know that. That's why there's so many damn 7-Elevens and stuff everywhere. Convenience store. It doesn't, if you go there and you need some milk, you don't give a damn if it's $1 more. You're going to still buy it because you want it when you want it. We're Americans, and I hate to say it, but we want things when we want them. It's our money, and we want it now. The higher rates is filtering out the cheap riders. That's true. That is true, except the ones that'll take the pool trips. That's why I'm so glad I don't have pool in my market. Leave Uber before it's too late. That's why it's my side gig, bro. Okay? It's still a great side gig. No matter what, hands down, I can still say that to today because I drive when I want to make what I want. It's still a great side gig. I never recommend people doing it full time, but some people like to do it and they're making it work. And hey, more power to you. Congratulations. I am glad you make it work. Always make the system work for you. Don't work for the system. Always, guys. Data shows pool usage is going down, so that's great, but I don't have pool either. I know, right? So it's like, I'm glad maybe they need to stop being so damn cheap and order an UberX. Dustin, did you get the email on comfort stating in Florida? Yeah, I think I did. Why is Uber no longer paying cancels for too many passengers even after 5 minutes? Whoa, me. Jimmy, whoa. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you there. You better be contacting them to get that cancellation. Wait 5, cancel, collect, and drive is the motto. So if you ain't getting paid, there's an issue there. Big time, man. Big time. Well, Dustin, if you would teach us how to fix an AC, we would have a usable skill. Hey, I went to school for HVAC. All right, I still owe 20 grand to school. So, I mean, it's not just something you could just randomly teach. My buddy got blocked from airport because he didn't pick up pool rides. Yeah, a lot of people ended up doing that, and they did that on purpose. Some people don't like the airport. They'd rather not get airport rides. Because I've got reports of people being outside of the airports, you know, taking people that don't want to walk or anything like that, just taking them closer to the airport, and they've gotten rides from the airport, and they were not even in the queue. So some people prefer that. Hey, Dustin, Uber Eats sucks. They flagged my account for not delivering people's food, but I called them to ask how many ports did I have for not delivering their food. They told me no reports and they will look into it. Well, that could just be a glitch, man. If you see the story we're talking about, they're already glitching, overcharging riders, you know, and they got caught up this time because riders are going to know that big of a difference. So you never know. Just make sure you stay on them so that way you can not have these issues anymore and tell them that, you know, you didn't do anything. Did you eat the food? You know we're going to ask that next. Oops, likely we glitched all your money away. Get the gas app. It pays you to buy gas. Damn right it does. Get Upside Gas app, guys. In the description. It's awesome. Hello, Dustin. Hope you are keeping cool this weekend. Actually, it's actually raining on me while we're in the van right now. And my wife's out of town, so I'm home for the weekend. Better give Uber the Smackovich. What is it? Oh, I couldn't read it. These glitches always work out in their favor. Weird. Isn't that right, John? It's always weird how it works that way, right? How long you been doing this, Dustin? A little over 3 years now. 107 degrees here. Damn. SBP airport pickups are a joke. When you order a ride with a certain range, it It changes the pickup to airport. Also charges $3 fee. Ooh. So that's messed up. Sounds like you're missing out on money. When are you moving to New Jersey? Probably 6 to 8 months. Probably December to February. At least that's the plan. I'm not looking forward to having get all those cue cards to put in my windows, because I guess that's the new thing for Jersey. And this is why people have also asked me, do I think Uber and Lyft steal tips? I'm going to say is it's definitely in that realm of possibility, guys. Because you see this, glitches happen all the time. Maybe all of a sudden they're taking a tip for themselves, calling it a service fee. 1,007 degrees, you are dead. Yeah, I'd have to agree. Are the Uber rates better in New Jersey than where you're at? I think so. I think they are, but of course the cost of living is more up there than it is down here. And they have Fed tax. We don't have that down here. If you're on an airport ride and help with luggage and get no tip, do you have a right to be annoyed? Technically, no. Technically, tips are, just given because people want to. Yes, you can, I guess you could still be annoyed no matter what, but you never go into it expecting tips. So that way, when you don't get tipped, you're not pissed off. That's the best way I can really explain that on for people. Yeah, does it not suck? Yeah, it sucks. So hell, those people at the bellhops and stuff, they always tip those guys, and all those dudes do what? Is push the damn little cart around and then throw it in your trunk. I've had them actually, I've pulled up to the bellhops and they came out and I was like, all right, I'm going to help load it in. They loaded it in and they looked at me and went like this, like I'm supposed to give them money. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? It's like, I don't pay for them. It's like, hell, why don't you give me money? Tip gate. That's funny. Help with luggage is customary. No tip needed to protect your trunk from damage. That's the way I see it too, Gary. I like to make sure they don't damage my stuff, which is also like the Aphrodite instance for, yeah, the Aphrodite incident, for instance. I told her that I was going to load them. And they were pretty heavy too. She would have definitely just put it right up on the back of my thing. Oh. But people do that all the time. Just like with groceries. People say, do you help load groceries? Do you get tipped for HVAC? Depends if I'm doing it for cash or not. Then sometimes people will. All hail Aphrodite, queen of walking. I know that's right. Definitely they steal tips. I've been seeing a few short cents of even denomination. Like I said, I wouldn't put it past them, guys. With all these glitches that always work in their favor, I just, you never know anything anymore, guys. You never know. But I just wanted to let everybody know this. It's about the storm here, so I don't want to get caught having to get out of this car. So we're going to go ahead and cut this little short. I hope everybody goes out there, gets their money, stay safe this weekend. Please, puke bag buckets are always a must. It's Friday, guys. You know what's going to happen. You know what's going down. As always, check the description below for extra information and tips. Got the gas app. If you haven't tried it out, try it up. It will be coming to your market soon enough. It's in 35 of the states, and it's still spreading. All right. Also, of course, if you haven't received your bonus guarantee or tried up, you're new or whatever the hell, whatnot, you can still potentially get it. Just check the description below. Directions on how to apply it are right there. They'll let you know within 24 hours if you're going to get approved or not. So it's always worth a shot. Worst case they're going to say is no. But all right, guys, get your money. Stay safe. Please use common sense this weekend. If people look too drunk or anything else, it looks like a bad situation, go away. If you're going to pick people up in a back alley or something, be cautious. Don't let people sit directly behind you, please, for the love of God, unless you have to. And of course, up front, if it's just one passenger, always make them sit adjacent from you so you can see them. Have your dash cams rolling, people. And if anything crazy happens, send it my way. But all right, guys, that'll be about it. Have a great weekend. Don't take crap from anybody. Ever, ever. These are your vehicles, not Uber and Lyft's. And until next time, Uber on or don't. Peace out, guys.